Hello, my name is Matti McLean. Welcome to Ranked. I am a Canadian Eurovision. And today I am ranking chocolate bars from Canada, which is possibly the favorite suggestion I've got so far. So, here we have a bunch of chocolate bars that are available in Canada, and I'm going to tell you how much I like them. So, pretty basic. Starting with Mr. Big. Mr. Big is light and fluffy and crunchy and long, and its big thing was that it was just big, so they made it Mr. Big, and it's fine. It's tasty enough. Toblerone. Controversial choice, but Toblerone doesn't do it for me. If I had a choice between many different chocolate bars, I would not go through a Toblerone, simply because it reminds me of it's like a Christmas thing, I think, of Toblerone, because we always used to get Toblerones for Christmas until my dog Murphy once ate all the Toblerone bars, and ever since then we never really got any. And also all of my family is gluten-free now, so that's probably also a part of it. But Toblerones are fine. I will eat them. They are not something I will actively turn away. M&Ms. M&Ms are fine. They're great. M&M peanuts are better, I will say. Just hard, chocolatey little bits that you stick in your mouth. What's wrong with that? Hershey's Cookies and Cream was my favorite chocolate bar for years and years and years and years and years. So, obviously, they're going to be high up on the list because they're just great. So, yeah. Ferrero Rocher. They're tasty enough, but je ne mange pas ça. The reason why is that in grade 6... my English teacher, Miss Mish, had a box of Ferrero Rochers that had never been open, and then as she showed it to the class, there was a whole bunch of moths in there just flying around, and either they had been packaged in or they were in the chocolates. But either way, that kind of turned me off of them forever. So, je n'aime pas mange ça. Yeah, no, not for me. Butterfingers. Simpsons loved them. I always thought they were okay, I guess. I'll keep them on the level of Mr. Big. Nothing against them. Won't turn them away. So, yeah, put them there. Caramel bars. Another one of my favorites. I have to say, I really love the caramel bars because they're super creamy. They're super, not creamy. They're super just smooth and nice and tasty, and you like them. So... What's the hate about a caramel bar? Crunchy bar, like the hard toffee surrounded by chocolate. Some people really go for these. I never did. I'm actually debating on sticking this down in D, but I do think it's better than a Toblerone, so I'll keep it here for now, and then we'll see what happens later. Hershey's, I think this is just Hershey's Dark. No, it's just Hershey's Milk Chocolate. Why bother? Why, you can do whatever you want. And then you just have a basic plain Hershey's chocolate. It's not even good chocolate. You don't get a chocolate bar for the chocolate part. You get it for everything else that goes with the chocolate. But you don't get a Hershey's bar by itself. That's silly. Why would you do that to yourself? Twix is another delicious one for me. Maybe I just like the taste of caramel. Maybe I just like that. I think that goes really well with caramel. I'm going to actually stick it above the caramel bar because I think that a Twix has that little bit extra. And we used to have these sundaes in middle school that were pudding, and then we could put the Twix, there was the Twix that was cut up and put on top of the whipped cream pudding. It was so good. And no one ever does that anymore, obviously. Cadbury Dairy Milk. Again, at the bottom, plain basic. Why? Why would you do this? Don't get, if you're going to get, questionably sourced chocolate, at least get something that has something else with it. Don't just get plain slave chocolate. Get something, if you must get slave chocolate, get it with something else. So at least then it's different and something else. Reese Cups. They're great. Everyone loves Reese Cups. Do I love them more than caramel? Yes, but I don't love them as much as Twix bars. So I'll let that sink in. Oh, Henry, this used to be my mom's favorite chocolate bar when she could eat chocolate bars. And we used to get her one every year. It's kind of another middle of the road one for me. I think I prefer it to Mr. Big and Butterfinger because Mr. Big has that weird crunch. And Oh, Henry is just kind of chewy and nice and fine, and yeah. Lindt chocolates, they were like for Christmas. It's like a once a year thing. Everyone always gets Lindt chocolates around Christmas, and that's when you should. Like, I don't see someone walking around in the middle of June with a bag of Lindt being like, hey, let's just have this now. Yeah, and normally I like to get them with flavors. Like, they have one that's the white peppermint chocolate Lindt things, and those are so good. But, like, everything else isn't that, so it's not as good. So, that's just how it goes. Kinder Surprise. Can something be A, based simply off of the fact that it got a toy in it and that you can't get it in America? I think so. Are they as good as M&M's? No. But I do like the milk chocolate, white chocolate combination. I think that's really special and tasty. And I wish more chocolate bars played with that flavor pairing, because white chocolate is so good. It's just sugar, but it's still so good. Aero bars kind of sits in the D realm for me again. Like, it's just chocolate, but like Aero bars, you're getting it simply for the texture. And if you're not getting it with the peppermint inside, it's just chocolate texture. And who wants that? Some people want that, obviously, because like it's there. But yeah, it's just kind of a texture thing. Anyways, Mars bars I will stick up in the A as well, because it's not just chocolate. It's chocolate and caramel. It's different. Same with Kit Kat. Kit Kat's actually, I'm also going to leave it. Is Kit Kat? No, Kit Kat's the best of the B tier, I think. I think that's where Kit Kat sits. Yeah, what's there to say about Kit Kat? It's a wafer over chocolate that you snap apart and give to people. So the whole idea of Kit Kat is that you share it with people. But no one does. But the idea is that you could. So if you can do that, then you should do that. So Smarties. Smarties are not as good as M&M's. They're just these little chocolate bits coated in candy, and they are C tier. They're a high C tier, because it is just chocolate with that candy crunch, but it's not bad. Like, everyone would have a Smartie, and everyone would have a Smartie or two, so that's fine. We can keep that there. Crispy Crunch. Crispy Crunch is B tier. It is different enough from an O. Henry that I feel like it's better than O. Henry, but not quite as good as like a simple, clean, crisp crunch with the Kit Kat. So I'll keep that there. Bicker Turk. No one likes these. Is it better than just pure chocolate, though? Maybe. I'm going to leave that there and see what that does. Wonder Bar. Wonder Bar is fine. I kind of keep it in the same realm as this one because it does have that weird crunch. Is it better than a Butterfinger? It's better than a Butterfinger. I'll leave that there. Coffee Crisp. Coffee Crisp is a chocolate bar I hated growing up. But now I'm just like, it's pretty good because it's coffee-ish. So yeah, I'll keep that there. Just under the M&Ms. Yes, please. Let's make that a thing. Rolo. Rolo is the little caramel-covered things, which we know I love, so it's obviously here. But it's not as good as M&Ms. M&Ms classics still hold up. So I will take Rolo over just about anything else, but I will not take it over M&Ms. But my favorite Score. I've always loved Score bars. Score bars are super crunchy caramel. Like the toffee flavor. Is it my favorite, or is it? Yeah, it is. It's like, yeah, this I feel good with. So this is my Canadian chocolate bar retrospective. Also, you're getting weird insights into my life, which is fine. I don't mind. You can keep up to me. So yeah, once again, I'm Matti McLean. This is Ranked. This is me rating Canadian chocolate bars. If you like what I'm wearing, you can find more of my artwork that I put on my clothing at onecheekgeek.com. You can get your own. You can get it. You can buy it. You can wear it. You can go outside. You can be like, I love it. And I'd be like, yes, you do, because it's good quality and I like my stuff. Anyways, yeah, you can support me that way. And I hope you'd enjoyed this. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, you can find me online at The Big Shabam with an I. Other than that, if you do like it, subscribe, share it, tell people, because it helps me out and I appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching, and you folks have a great day.